YouTube, I am the Inveterate Gamer, and today I will be showing you how to unlock and build the map room. So let's get started. First thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get into the unnamed city. Now, I am standing here under the southern aqueduct because there is a nice convenient staircase that will take you straight up to the top, and then the aqueduct takes you directly into the city without much hassle dealing with enemies. So we're going to go ahead and take that, and I will see you when we get there. Once you have reached the unnamed city, there are two ways that you can make it into the archives. The first is a hole over by these two pillars. However, if you decide to take this route, be sure to make sure that your agility is ranked up to, I believe, rank 2. That way you have the cat-like perk, which halves your falling damage. If you do not have this perk, you will die from the fall. The other way is to go in through the front door. On your way into the archives, make sure you grab the obelisk here and attune your bracelet. Through here, you will find the archives and the archivist. For an exact location on your map, see here. The archives is here. I am here. This is where the actual room is. Inside this room is corruption free, so feel free to spend as much time as you want in here. Once you are in the archives, proceed to go speak to the archivist. He will grant you the Cartographer Religion. Cartographer is what gives you the ability to build the map room. You can find the feat here. You get map room and corrupted stone. Once you have the recipe for the map room, you'll find it in your handcrafting menu. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'll assume that you already know how to get iron reinforcements, alchemical base, and crystal. However, the corrupted stone, you're going to need a fireball cauldron. The recipe for corrupted stone is 2 stone, 1 ichor, and 1 demon blood. With an alchemist level 2, you will reduce the cost in stone by half. So, I highly recommend finding an alchemist level 2 for this. However, if you don't, it's fine, stone is easy to come by. Demon blood, on the other hand, is a little harder. However, down here in the desert region, since the recent patch, we have greater rock noses that spawn in this area, and they are an excellent source of demon blood. You can identify the mini-boss rock nose by its blue eyes and yellow hue around the mouth. Once you've killed one of these guys, you can expect to obtain about 20 to 70 demon blood off a single kill. So now you've gathered your demon blood, you've created your corrupted stones and other resources, and you've created your map room. You're now going to need a place to put it. This thing is huge. The smallest area that this will fit on is a circular platform of foundations. The radius of this should be 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you have a circular foundation platform with a radius 4, you should be fine. You now have a map room. Now that you have your map room, you need to unlock all of the obelisks. The obelisks are represented by each of these 10 pillars around the outside. If you have any unlocked already, they will say teleport, and they will indicate where they teleport you to. The next step of this tutorial, I will be showing you where each of these obelisks are. The first of these obelisks can be found just south of the Temple of Frost and just east of one of the volcano exits. It is found immediately here on the map. Moving counterclockwise along the map room, the next obelisk is found in the Mounds of the Dead. It is just north of the Cursed Mound and just west of the Mounds of the Dead map marker. Make sure you don't stay near these obelisks too long, otherwise you will gain corruption. Moving right along, you'll find the next obelisk in the unnamed city. You likely got this one when you went to obtain the map room. However, just for sake of completeness, I've included it in this list. You can find it immediately just south of the archives. Next on the list, we have the obelisk by Klaus' Stronghold. This is just south of the Shattered Springs, and just east of Klaus' Stronghold. Next up, we have the obelisk on top of the dregs. This obelisk can be found immediately above the map marker for the dregs. As far as I understand it, there is no other way to get this this obelisk other than climbing. So what I usually do is I come up the right side of the dregs building, run down this hill a little bit, jump, grab the wall, and climb on up. Once on top, you can run over to the obelisk, attune your bracelet, and move on. Next we have the obelisk by the Sinkhole. This is probably one of the easiest obelisks to get. Simply run on over here, make sure to grab the journal, which gives you the squirm emote, and grab the obelisk. You can find the Sinkhole right here in the middle of the desert. Moving east into the jungle, we have the obelisk near the ruins of Zelha. This obelisk is right underneath the map marker to the ruins of Dagon's Eye, and be careful getting this map marker. You'll need to fight off some wildlife. There's usually 2 to 3 black panthers within aggro range of this obelisk. So whenever you're traveling here, just be a little careful. The next obelisk can be found in the upper staging area. This obelisk is very easy to get to, however, just be careful of poisonous, venomous spiders. Nearest map marker is right here, upper staging area. Second to last, we have the ruins of Zulan. This is directly across the bridge of the destroyer, and it can be found right here on your map. And last on our list, we have the Volcano Obelisk. This can be found just north of the Terrace of Tenders in the square building. And with that, you'll have a fully unlocked map room. Keep in mind, travel using the map room is one way, so if you want to travel two-way between all of the obelisks, you'll need to build map rooms at each obelisk, though you only have to attune the obelisks once, as they are bound to your character. Also, if you find you have placed your map room somewhere you don't like, it can be picked back up into your inventory. I hope you found this tutorial useful. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe, and if you have any questions or requests for other tutorials, please let me know down in the comments. Thank you, and have a great day.